Hello my fellow Misfortune fans, and welcome to another episode of Eye into Diamond, the series in which I show you that Elo Hell does not exist. We are currently sitting in Silver 4, I don't know how much or how many LP, but if you want to see the entire climb to Diamond, make sure to subscribe. Today we are, by the way, playing a Bloodthirster build. Well, Bloodthirster Misfortune is one of my favorite Misfortune builds of all time. I played this a lot, 1 season ago or something, and oof, what are they doing? And with kleptomancy, it's actually quite nice because Bloodthirster, in combination with W, allows you to chase and kite a lot, and obviously allows you to proc klepto a lot. So we're rushing Bloodthirster. We're not buying boots. All we need is the magical boots from our runes. You can see the rune page on the screen right now. And afterwards we go for full lethality. So we're just buying attack damage and lethality. And as soon as we get to the Lord Dominic's regards, we can either go into crit with Essence Reaver and Infinity Edge, or we can go for even more lethality with the Edge of Night. But I think I like the Essence Reaver Infinity Edge for the late game better. But we'll see. In most of the games we won't be getting there anyway, so why bother? The core is Bloodthirster, Ghostblade, Duskblade, and Lord Dominic's regards. If they have heavy healing, then you might consider Mortal Reminder, but Lord Doms is just so much damage with all that lethality that it's usually the better choice, but it really depends on the team. Against Jhin it's very hard to push because he has such great wave clear, but still try to somewhat match his level 2 power spike. Dodge that. Yeah, they're getting level 2 here. And we won't. Give up that minion, it's not worth it. Ooh, Lux actually missed XP, that's not good. That's definitely not good. Skill order, by the way, is W max first. Simply because of the neat interactions between W and Bloodthirster. Because, as you might know, passive effects, or, well, I don't know which effects all count as that, but for example, Recall does not get cancelled when you get hit and the hit is absorbed by a shield, and neither does your strut, right? So this is the synergy we're going for here, and this is why this build is so good. Okay, we're getting super rich here. Let's pop a mana potion. I guess that's alright. Also, Klepto is very good because most of the time you will be able to get BF Sword on your first back, which is very huge. I'm trading 1v2 right now, it's not good. I'm putting a second point in Q just for the lane phase, but I will be maxing W by level 9. Skarner topside. Unlucky. Just Q auto, get 2 Klepto procs right off the bat. It was good to pop the mana potions in the lane phase, because that's when you need them the most. That's nice.
First blood.
Also, the Q bounces give you Klepto procs because you obviously have 2 available. That's Jin's heal. I don't have anything. The play is correct though, they're not overstepping. Well, Tamkenj maybe is. Okay. They have been playing this correctly up until now. When you have such a great HP disadvantage, you cannot risk taking any more damage, and you play very far back. and Tahm Kench did not feel like doing so. Need to be careful. Mid lane is miss, jungle is miss. Oh, mid lane is there. But still, if I go back here, I can get a BF sword plus... well, actually, let me take another wave. I do have the mana to push this. So Jhin also needs to stay. Right, so they need to stay, we can base and get... I get BF sword plus double longsword, so this is 60 AD that I will have in lane now. 200 gold off of Klepto, that's nice. Yeah, BF sword. Sell these, don't really need them right now. Get a control ward and head back to lane. Alright, so I still got 2 biscuits left. This should sustain me through the lane phase, and once I have finished my Bloodthirster, I won't have any issues with health, obviously. But also, well, typically Misfortune needs some mana to push, but if you max W, W is quite cheap. It's only 30 mana, and all this attack speed is it's very good for pushing. So we shouldn't have any problems there. Also, I'd really like to play around this Infernal Drake. Right, so we got 20 more AD than the Jhin. We're not doing that much damage to the Tahm Kench, obviously, but we can still get Klepto procs. Oh, I forgot about that. Nice reaction. I just saw the binding hit, and I immediately pressed R out of habit. But I did not take the Tahm Kench into account, yeah. Nice. They are behind, so they shouldn't be taking fights like these. They still want to, that's fine by me, obviously. I guess we can take one more plating and then ooh, he's dead. Right, didn't even need to. I would like to get an assist at least, but Lux can safely take the kill, that's obviously also good. Because it's not as much about getting the gold, it's about them not getting any gold because they are off the map and cannot farm, cannot gain experience, can't really gain anything. And they fall even further behind. That's the real deal about kills. It's not as much about the gold. It's really about them getting behind in a farm and in them not getting gold, right? Perfect gold for Bloodthirster. I cannot save Lux, she's just dead. By the time I get there, she's already dead and gone. But yeah, I'm in a good position. Got my Bloodthirster, will get my boots in 1 minute, roughly. And next item is Ghostblade, then Deathblade. And once we get some lethality, our ult will also really start to hurt. And actually, depending on how the Jax plays, I might need Grievous Wounds, now that I think about it. Because Jax can get out of hand very quickly once he gets some lifesteal. Plus Spear of Chojin. I can trade against the Jhin, but it's very risky to do so 1v2. Had I angled my ulti a little bit more upwards, I would have gotten the Jhin while he ran out of it. Oh well. Maybe I shouldn't have ulted there at all. I used it for pressure, but now that I think about it, it might not have been worth it. We do get pressure though, so okay. We can dive him if a Mumu goes in. He has Aftershock, right? That was quite goofy, but we got the kill nonetheless. And we also can take the tower here. It's not like Xerath could do much when he roams. He's not an assassin, and we can easily outrun with W. But this is where we base. Also, there's no dragon on the map. They got the Infernal already, so we rotate top lane. Grab this and another long sword. It's fine, alright. So with the slightly magical boots plus Yomu's Ghostblade plus W, obviously you're not having any problem roaming the map. Also in combat, thanks to Bloodthirster Shield, if you don't get hard engaged on, you will have enough movement speed to deal with them. Ooh, that's a mistake, really. Ah, was barely not close enough. Let's fight this, yo. Right. I healed for the Victor, but I think he ran out of range. Not sure though. Maybe the heal was okay, but at least I tried. I'm not sure how much range heal actually has. Just quite embarrassing when you consider I play with heal like all the time. Okay, but yeah, I'm not used to the range. Maybe Victor was in range, maybe he wasn't. At least I tried. Effort was there. Get a lot of gold. I just body block for him. If I can. Right, this is where I need to bail. I tried to, but Victor overstayed. That's fine. I'm super fast. 450 movement speed. And I did not spend a single coin of gold on boots or anything. Alright. He somehow didn't use his Counter-Strike, which is interesting. I'm just farming Klepto at this point. Not sure whether Lux is not with me. She really should. Wastes his jump gap closing onto me, which means he has no chance of getting out of my ulti. Let's take some platings while they're still there. I have 10 more seconds, maybe I can even take the final one. Yes, nice. Bro, that was definitely worth it. Ooh, that was bad. Nice save, Tom Kench. So he legitimately saved me. Oh, Tom. I could be BMing and type thank you in all chat, but I'm not that kind of person. He probably feels bad enough about it as it is. All the areas that need to be control warded already are control warded, so I don't feel too bad about selling this. So we had 2.5 items and Jin is at 1. Klepto gave us 500 gold almost. Quite the number. With platings gone, mid tower is a lot easier to take. Maybe I can sneakily... I need to help my team, don't I? Maybe I'm fast enough. Yep. We need to get out of there. I still have Ghost Blade ready. Yeah, let's push mid. Enough fighting, let's play for objectives. That's what we should be doing anyway. Yes. How much do I need? 1,450, right? So ideally I want to get my Ghost Blade as soon as I go back, so... There's no reason to go back right now. Zed might need help here. He might need help. So just kill the Tahm Kench, my goodness. Is it too difficult? If we can kill the Jax, Dragon is free. Yeah, we are 3v1, so... Should be okay, yeah, here, 2v1. Really, ooh, Lux dies. Yikes. It's okay, we still get Dragon. Mumu should be coming here. Right, so I got my my Dust Blade and nothing else. Huh. Oh, actually, no. I need 100 more gold for another longsword. Yeah. Let's get the control ward that I sold earlier. For no apparent reason. And yeah, next item, Lord Doms. This is such a big power spike. It's so much damage. Typically when you're around level 10 or 11, so at this time in the game, Lord Dominic's Regards would already be more damage than a Dust Blade. But I do want the extra cooldown reduction, so I went for Dust Blade first. Also, the utility with Vision is quite nice. Protecting enemy wards and stuff, right? Can I get him? It's not worth over chasing. I didn't see the Jax initially, but he's top, yeah. Maybe I could have chased that. It was a split-second decision, so... hope you bear with me. We can place a control wood in the Baron pit. Baron is spawning soon after all. But I don't want to randomly start Herald, I think that's a bad idea. Only me being there. He's not even going for the blast cone. So dead. Straight up kills him. It wasn't even a Q, it was just an auto attack. He builds lifesteal, but I think I'm so far ahead that building Lord Doms just gives me more one-shots. And he doesn't have Spear of Shojin, so he's not like jumping around like crazy. We're dead. We could take Herald. Nah, it's too late. Herald is too late. It's already despawning in 10 seconds. Let's take their blue buff though. And now I can get the last Whisper component, which is also 20% armor penetration already, so not to be slept upon. It's a huge power spike. Probably one of the biggest power spikes you can get with a non-completed item at this stage in the game. Huh. Team is fighting for no reason and dies. Oh no. I hate this Counter-Strike thing. Good, Jin. He almost died. Look at this. Has like 0 HP. Oh well. They're forced back, so I can take tower here. Lethality works on towers, by the way, which means you take towers extremely quickly with that build. You get attack speed from W and lethality from your items, and obviously a lot of AD. And left tap also works on towers. In case he did. He almost died. But yeah, it's just so much damage. We got a Mountain Drake in 40 seconds. Ideally, I want to go back when I got my Lord Dominic's regards. Yo, we got this. Right, that's his flash. Live! Right, Zed lives. Dragon is spawning soon, but I got my ulti and we can definitely siege this tower. Well, we should just be taking Dragon. Take the free stuff, right? Okay, and now I can reset, get my Lord Doms, and pretty much one-shot anyone. Well, maybe Tahm Kench can survive an ulti. But apart from him, no chance. So, now the real question is, do I build more lethality? Or do I go into crit? Crit has the advantage that I get to 45% cooldown reduction also. But lethality is just... well, it's cheaper. That's the main thing, it's cheaper. I can get the items more quickly. Oh, okay. Never mind. So we got an S plus for this, and we need one more win to get into Silver 3 promos. And we almost got 600 gold from kleptomancy. This is essentially 2 kills worth of gold. But keep in mind, kills are worth much more than the gold they give to you, because they remove the other player from the map or off the map. Which means you can farm their jungle, you can de-ward, you can set up vision in their jungle, you can take an objective, and they don't get to farm themselves. So kills are actually worth quite a lot more than the gold. And if you want to see, however, how I play Emacs Misfortune, then click on the link on your screen right now. A big thank you to all my Patreons and channel members. If you want to become a Patreon yourself, just go to patreon.com/mfdb.